What's good, everybody? Look at these Johns, bro. Look how beat up they are, bro. This is crazy, bro. So you might be wondering, bro, why do I have these beat up shoes right here? Why do I even still have them in general, bro? So I've already did one video, bro. I want to go through my whole sneaker collection and just talk about the lore of some of these shoes, because you just might be wondering, like, why do you still have these, bro? There's no point. I got maybe like 100 pairs or so now. Why do you still have these? A lot of these shoes, bro, have stories attached to them, and people really forget, especially now. I think people are forgetting why we do so much for these sneakers. And this shoe right here, bro, I went from a boy to a man, literally, in these shoes, bro. Y'all gonna figure out why, but there's so much layers attached to the story, bro. So without further ado, man, we're gonna get straight into it. So these shoes, I was still in high school, and this is where I was first starting my sneakerhead journey. I would literally look at shoes on eBay, because I think this was before StockX even came out. I would just be looking on eBay just trying to find what shoes I could buy, because I had one pair of shoes, I would wear it for like maybe 2 weeks, I would just sell it and get another. So I was looking on the next pair of shoe that I could have, right? And I saw a pair of powder blue 3s, and I don't even like blue, bro, but I saw that it was a cheap shoe. No one really had the shoe, because back then, bro, it was very important on your sneaker collection, because you only knew certain people with that shoe. So for you to have something that nobody else really had, it was very hard to get a shoe that somebody else had, bro. And that kind of I guess labeled you as a person. Like, we know he has those, and it kind of meant something like, oh, he has those. I'm saying, because he had to do this or that to get those. I don't even know where he got them from. So that was really a cool concept back in the day. But that's why I wanted the powder blue 3s, but I didn't even like blue. I didn't like that material, and they were already used. So in that material, they looked just trash. And so I told my mom about it, and she was like, you're not gonna get those. Let's just go to the store and see what they have. She was like, I think I saw an ad somewhere on Foot Locker that they got some new Jordans, so we can see if they still got them. And this was also back in the day where shoes haven't hit their peak yet of just like reselling, because I think this was before the Yeezy jump as well. And so we had this low-key mall, and also back in the day, you feel me? These are just golden peak times, bro. But also back in the day, you had low-key spots. So my mom, it was this mall called like Holland Mall. Nobody knew about it, bro. So if they got something, if this store got it, more than likely they still have pairs. So I had to wait after school. Took me to the store, and we go ahead and find them. And there's actually a hidden piece of detail, which I may or may not can confirm. But basically, the person who, I don't remember, but there's a high chance that the person that sold me these at the Foot Locker, he became my manager later on, and he did some other stuff, but we're not even gonna put that on there. That's my guy though. But we went to the mall. They had my size, and my mom bought them for me. So this was my first Jordan 4. Jordan 4s weren't really crazy back then either, so I didn't really think nothing of it. I just like red. If you had a red shoe, that was fire. So white and red, that was super tough. Obviously at one point, they looked super clean. They had the 89 on the back. These are called the alternate 89s. So shout out to my mom for making that executive decision. I'm so glad that she didn't let me get the powder blue 3s, because I just wouldn't have been able to match with it. Now, fast forward, and I kind of just wore them, like, just putting on my fits. Actually, this was on the shoes where I popped out with some of my fits, because it was just super easy to wear. But this was maybe around my freshman year of high school, and I had PE with these two guys named Ben and James, bro, and they were best friends, and they would always tell me stories of them, you know what I'm saying, doing the do with some females. And at the time, I didn't lose my V car yet, so every time I would always hear them telling me stories, and they always had stories. So it was multiple girls. I just felt like so behind in life, bro. And also, like, my mom, she never really had like birds and bees conversation with me, so I didn't really understand the significance of that action. You dig what I'm saying? So my only information about it was really from these two dudes. So everything that's telling me, I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. And by how they were describing it, it was just like I just felt like it was just like some astronomical event, where when it took place with me, I thought I was just gonna be like a man, just fully developed. Everything is just gonna hit all at once. If I was ever gonna do this, bro, the way that they were describing, I'm like, well, I got to. And so they told me 2 main important things that I could look from all of their stories. The first thing was, if you ever do the deed with a girl and you do a good job, she's gonna be addicted to you. She's gonna do whatever you want. And I was like, whoa, I said, that's crazy. And mind you, this is also before I got out of my little inner shell. So I didn't really have a friend group at the time. I didn't have no popularity status. I was really just a nobody, bro. So anything that could get me to the next level on the social hierarchy, I was down to do, bro. So I just wanted my time to come, bro. And I was just always patient, because everybody early on, everybody bragged about it if they did it, but I just never did it. I didn't have the opportunity to. So that was the main thing. They said the girl won't get addicted, bro. As long as you do a good job, anything you want, she gonna buy you new pair of clothes, new pair of shoes, whatever you want, Josh, she gonna do it for you, bro. And I said, whoa, that's crazy. And then the second thing is they was like, and when you do it for the first time, there's gonna be some lucky item that you're gonna automatically associate it with, and you'll never forget it, bro. So they were like, whenever that time comes, make sure you have your item on you, bro. And they were like, this is gonna stick with you forever. So you can see where this story is getting, because I took those 2 points of advice to heart and used them to my advantage. So mind you, I'm still in high school and I just started this job at Shoe Palace. And so Shoe Palace was all right. My manager, he was low-key like an a-hole. I really didn't like him. And then our higher up managers, oh my God, they were just I hated them, bro. They would come in our store, and the big guys come to all the other managers, they on you, bro, making sure like that they're not in trouble. So there was these 2 pair of Jordans that were coming out at the time. They were the court purple ones and the pine green ones. Now, mind you, this is also a big time where Jordan 1s are just like the shoe that you need. If you have a pair of Jordan 1s, you're that guy. So I wanted these super bad. Now, at Shoe Palace, at our Shoe Palace at least, it went off seniority. So basically, if you were there the longest, you had first dibs, etc. And not too many employees honestly got shoes from just working there, bro. So it was really hard. Only maybe like 1 or 2 people was able to get them. Now, there was this girl who worked there, and I wouldn't even say that she was really my speed for real. She was cool people, but she kind of crushed on me, right? She would flirt with me here and there during work, this and that, and I knew the Jordans were coming up, so I saw my opportunity arise. So the more she flirted with me, I saw this is my time to get her addicted and get what I want, because she was there longer than me, and so I knew if we got those Jordan 1s, she would get them. And so I kind of played this move. I was like, yo, dog, you plan on getting the Jordan 1s? And she was like, I don't think they really fit my style, this and that. Boom. And she was like, are you? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I like them, but I don't know if the manager's gonna rock with me to get them. And she was like, you should definitely try for them. And I thought, oh, yeah, I will. And so more and more days continued, flirting continued, and I kind of just hinted at the activity. And I was like, what you doing afterwards? And she was like, well, and mind you, bro, we're like 16 at the time. So she's like, my grandma's letting me use her truck, this and that. Maybe we could chill in my truck after work. I got a place. I got a spot we can just chill and nobody will be around. So I knew what that meant. You dig what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, perfect. She's on go, and this is my opportunity to get the shoes. So being the immature adolescent kids we were, after work, work situations, boy, especially if you got something planned after work, that's all y'all talk about for the whole shift. Oh, I'm ready. I'm just so ready to get off. Like, chilling in your car is gonna be such a vibe. Like, what vibe is gonna be chilling in the car? Like, we know what we got on, but that's just all you talk about the whole shift. Like, just be geeked. And so, honestly, I was nervous, bro. And the day before I went to that shift, I asked Ben and James, I'm like, yo, bro, I think the time is today. Like, give me any advice. And the advice that they had didn't really help whatsoever, especially because like I was still tall back in high school. And we did it in a car. Luckily, it was a Jeep, and she wasn't like the most petite girl, and she was tall too. So it was like, we didn't have no much space, right? But I really wasn't even focused on the activity itself. I needed my pair of Jordans, boy. And so obviously I come with my fresh fit, got my fresh J's at the time, obviously, and the time comes, we clock out, we're walking to her car. And I'm not gonna give y'all details of what happened. We just found a dark spot in the parking lot and boom, bada bing. My first experience was terrible, it sucked. But the next day, you could see the smile on her face. So I guess I did a good job. And guess who got, should I show y'all my, I got the pine green ones. I still got them to this day. Oh my God, I still got them, boy. I still got them. They in my sneaker cases, bro. So I got them. And Ben & James advice, it worked, bro. She was happy and she let me use her seniority and I was able to get the pine green ones. So shout out to her. Now the second piece of advice, obviously I was wearing these, bro. So I always associated this shoe with my first time. I went from a boy to a man that day. And really, I kind of try to let the streak go on even further, bro. Cause the next time it happened, it was with a different girl, but I met her at the mall. She was like low-key weird, but yeah, I'm not even gonna get into that story. But she came over and she was on go. I didn't even have to do anything. She was on go. I think I Ubered her to my house, bro. She came and we got straight to it. I didn't even have time to take off my shoes and I wasn't even doing this on purpose. But guess what I had on? And same thing applied, bro. But my second time was way better. I'm saying, so it was way better. I actually really enjoyed it. And so I guess, again, I just associated these shoes with that moment. And so anytime, there was probably like maybe a span of like 1 to 2 more years where anytime that I thought I was gonna do that activity, I busted these Johns out. Obviously, I can't do that no more. Obviously, I got better shoes, man. But yeah, bro, this shoe right here turned me from a boy to a man. Shout out to Ben & James for that terrible advice. And being an adult now, they wasn't wrong, but it wasn't right. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out Ben & James. And this is why I'll never get rid of this shoe, man, because this shoe actually just means so much to me. And outside of that, bro, I still got some, I wouldn't say fits, because looking back on it, they weren't nothing crazy. But at the time, I was able to, pop out the little football game, look fly for a little bit, this and that. So shout out Ben, shout out James, shout out the Air Jordan 4, alternate 89. Obviously, there's no restoring these, but I will never throw these away. Hopefully, I get to maybe find a new pair and just hang them up and just still have these as just remembrance. But and every shoe that I got, bro, got a story attached to them, bro. So you guys, what I want y'all to do is just put in the comment section, bro. Just name a shoe. I showed my sneaker collection, and it don't even have to be a shoe that I own, bro, because there's a lot of shoes that I don't own personally that still got a crazy story attached to them, bro. Like the Grinches, I don't have them personally anymore, but I got a story for them. But if you're interested, if you like this type of story, if you're interested in this style of video, man, let me know. I just want to do more content like this, bro. I think it's fun. I think it's funny. And you got to get to know me a little bit more personal, man. So make sure to comment a shoe that you might want, like, you think I might have a story for. Literally just name a shoe, I might have a story for it. I'm so serious. We can get some more funny moments, bro. But that's just funny, man. I wanted to share that with, and people always ask me why I still got these shoes, man. But now y'all know. So with that being said, man, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.